Good morning, everyone. Joe's here. Isaac's not. I don't know. He's just like not coming.
Okay. It's fair.
I think I don't know what he's medical or something. I don't know. So it's me and Joseph. Welcome to a Youngstown Talk channel. My name is Luke. I'm from the MLO Bros. Across from me is the stunning Joe Danier. Stunning. You shaved your head a little bit. Was it shaved last night? What do you got? How often do you shave your head?
Every other day.
Every other day. You have one of those little.
Oh yeah, skull shavers.
The skull shaver.
Yeah,
I'm about ready to. I think.
You can pull it off. You got the Ernie or the Bert.
It's like the Bert. Would you do it yet, or should I keep going?
Do it. I mean, just try it.
I'm afraid if I do it, it won't grow back.
It will. It'll grow back.
Like I'm close. But my hair's so curly too.
But you wear hats, so if you shave your heads, no one will even. Don't even notice.
I have a huge head though. I'm gonna look like the alien from Alien.
There are some people like I had a friend. We shaved our heads in high school a bunch.
Yeah.
And I had one friend that had a misshapen head, and he didn't know it until he shaved it.
I mean, look at my melon, man. I mean, it's huge. Like I have to wear, the custom hats. I have to with ones with the melon.
Well, it's not that it's big. Some, large heads look okay, but if they have like plateaus or they do,
I don't have anything like that.
Perfectly round. I think it'd be fine.
I got like hit in the head with the beer bottle after college. So there's a scar here. I don't know.
Try it. Like I support that.
You support it?
I want to see it.
Maybe I'll do. I could do. Somebody was saying they have like the charity thing where you shave your head.
Yeah. Like
2 birds, 1 stone, help a charity out and shave my head.
Right. Well, when you were at the barber that one time, I thought you were going to do it. I thought that was going to be the play. And you were sandbagging and said, just take it off. Clip me like your military people.
Luke has a 6 or 7 head already. 6 or 6. Sorry, my kids.
Cringe.
I'm making a waiver. We need to make a waiver for the show.
Okay.
Because I'm finding out that Lucas's and Cameron's friends, like a 14-year-old and a 11-year-old watch our show. Dude, we're off. And these kids terrible. We're terrible. We're terrible. Like swearing and
listen, but how often do you read the user agreements or listen to the waivers anyhow?
Yeah.
Does it do anything?
No, but we need to do something just to make me sleep better. And PG, R. No, are we R?
No, I don't think we're quite
PG-13.
Yeah, we're PG-13.
PG-13. So we're like a hard PG-13.
Yeah, you can say the F word one time in a PG-13 movie.
I mean, last time we were saying the C word like every other second.
Yeah, that don't matter. that would have canceled us anyway. So there's no ratings that govern the C word. Yeah,
St. Baldrick's. Maybe I need to do that for kids too. I think I'm gonna do that. I gotta. Jerry, have Brian. I got to talk to Brian because I got to just do it. I think we could raise some money too.
Do it.
Isaac probably wouldn't do it.
Try to grow it out so it's super long. Maybe you can even do locks of love or something. You said like
this.
Yeah, just go surfer.
My hair, Luke. My hair doesn't go like this.
No,
it goes straight. It's like Dog King.
Yes,
straight up.
Yeah, that's even better.
It's straight up. Like if I like it, yeah. It's just look. It's already doing it. It's just straight up. It never drops. So yeah, we were on a waiver. For those of you who don't know, those of you new, we are trying to help out and take over. No, not take over. Wrong word. Fill the void.
Fill the void
of Youngstown morning radio. I think how long have we been doing this now in your studio in the morning? About a year?
About a year. It's got to be.
Right?
Yeah.
I'd love to know when the first time we came down here. It's been good. Isaac and I were talking about it. For so many different reasons, selfish reasons and good reasons. Selfish reasons being we don't have to do anything. Like we walk in legitimately we're supposed to start at 9. We start walking at 9:02 normally. You guys do everything.
So, okay. Normally you complain about how the water or the temperature or something's not right, and I'm just a derelict of all of my duties.
I'm freezing right now.
But at the same
that fan is blowing 1,000
at the same time,
here, my nipples
at the same time, you're like, hey, we just walk in here like the divas that we are, and everything just happens and it gets done.
It's fantastic.
Both of those things are in conflict.
They are. It's good though. I like it.
Okay.
That conflict is me. And then we have way more people watch it. I was watching I don't keep track a lot of the time of how many people watch our videos and stuff. There's a lot of people that tune in now and then after. Right now we have 50 people. We're not even talking about anything. It's crazy to me that, and then by the end, if you watch our thing, you get 10,000 people. Some of the videos get when we start talking about crazy shit, You get like 60,000. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get recognized in public?
Oh yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. My son hates it. Freaking hates it.
Oh, my sons hate. My wife hates it. Everybody hates it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's weird. Like I'll go anywhere now. It's something I never thought. But anyways, I was just reflecting the other day how good this is going. So,
see, this is a Joe moment right now.
It is
you
a
do
Joe
have
moment.
emotion.
I'm having a Joe moment.
Yeah,
because it's good. It's good.
Is it Kyle that breaks out and like, I learned something today?
I learned something today. No. All right, let's piss some people off, shall we?
Okay, what do you have on the docket?
Lawyers.
Okay.
Ursuline.
Okay.
Again, and I know you guys, everybody gets tired of me talking about it. Did you read the counterclaim? Ursuline lawyers respond. All right, I'm going to read. Dude, this is gross. Like, lawyers are going to lawyer.
Right. It's their job.
It's their job.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when we're bankers or realtor. We're going to banker or we're going to realtor, right? Lawyers are gross. I've come to the conclusion. And it's not, it's just in their DNA, as they say it. But like, this was their response, the Ursuline defense, okay? Ursuline defense seeks to limit publicity in hazing lawsuit, okay? Attorneys representing Ursuline High School and the Catholic Diocese of Youngstown are seeking court intervention to limit public statements about federal hazing lawsuit, citing concerns over social media posts by the legal team representing the former student. So they don't like the lawyer of the plaintiffs. You know how he came on our show? He's posted about stuff all the time. They're trying to limit that. What do you think of that?
Yeah, when you say that out loud, it feels so gross. Like,
right?
It would benefit me if you wouldn't talk about this.
Right. Like, and then my thought is, so they don't like that. Okay. What is him posting that stuff lead to? Awareness in us.
Barbara Streisand's effect.
Exactly.
Yep.
What the fuck is Barbara Streisand effect?
You don't know that?
What that is. No.
All right. So there was, I think it was a mapping. Something got pictured or mapped Barbara Streisand's house, right? And she got
I've never heard of
really?
It. No.
All right.
So something got mapped to Barbara.
Yeah,
like where she lives
in California, in San Francisco, I believe it was.
Okay.
And she was like, "No, I like paid specifically to keep my name out of the phone book,
yeah,
and
right,
my address, so that fans don't whatever." She made a big deal about it, and then because she got publicity for not wanting people to know, 100 times the amount of people got interested in it. Where if she just said nothing, it would have never gotten.
Yeah, dude, that happens all the time.
Yep,
that happens constantly with everything. It's like people who go. We're going to talk about Facebook groups later, but it's like people who go on and like try and stop something from happening, and all it does is explode.
100%.
Yeah. Wow, that's true. So. Anyways, the potential requests for what some call a gag order was revealed in the filings on Friday. In addition to the dispute over publicity, lawyers for the school and diocese moved for judgment in favor, seeking to end the case, while counsel for the families moved to strike opposing filings. This is all lawyer bullcrap. Let me get to some of the good stuff. Chandra's team, who's representing the plaintiffs, responded by asserting their First Amendment rights and professional obligation to advocate for their clients. So they're out there pushing. Again, I don't know what's legal and what's not legal when it comes to that stuff, but
well, we can talk about what should be legal. So, like, only government benefits from the public not being aware of things and not being able to talk about things.
Right.
All right. There's certain things, like, for instance, on the federal level, if something poses a national security threat. Right. Somebody has to justify that if we put a gag order on something that nobody's allowed to talk about, it's because it threatens the lives of certain people.
If it threatens the lives. Yeah.
Yeah. But then the federal government takes advantage of that and they make things an order of national security that have no repercussions.
Right.
And they just kind of abuse the fact that they can hush people up for those
Well, they
reasons.
do that for everything.
Right.
At this point, right?
So in order, like, okay, so if you had some court case that involved a minor, someone that's under 18, most of us agree that minors should not be exposed to the public discourse.
Right.
But sometimes should they? Like if a 17-year-old shot up a bank, right? Should we protect the identity of the minor who
what
did
if
some kind of
17 and 18-year-old sexually assault, possibly sexually essayed somebody
in a
football trip.
So there should be some minors that could be discussed. You can't be hide behind just because they're kids that we got to hide it from the public. I think they're taking advantage of that.
100% they are. 100% they are. But anyways, they're trying to silence this. Then you get into this bullshit. This stuff. This is why I couldn't be a lawyer. Okay. They're trying to get this case thrown out for technicalities. Right. And it's just gross. Okay. Title 9. That's where you have to. It's a law prohibiting sex-based discrimination in education. The lawsuit alleges that Sundoe and Sunroe were victims of sexual harassment and assault by their teammates. However, the school's legal team argues that Title 9 does not cover all student-on-student bullying, only that which is based on sex. So they're saying because no sex happened, it's not a Title IX. Right? So they're saying only sex. So if I come over, grab your butt, stick a finger up your whatever, well, that might be sex. But anyways, yeah, they're saying no sex happened, so they don't have to worry about that. That's freaking bonkers. They contend the family failed to show the harassment was motivated by the victim's gender. They're also saying so victim's gender. Right? It's not.
If it were a female.
If it was a female, yeah.
Cut and dry.
Right. It's freaking. Instead, the filing points to the accuser's own allegations that the players were targeted because they talk smack and were running their mouths. While such conduct is reprehensible, it does not rise to the level of Title IX violation, as the acts were not motivated by Sundoe and Sunroe's gender as a male. I mean, dude. Attorneys for the school also moved to reject claims of civil liability for the hazing under Ohio, Alabama, Florida, Tennessee laws regarding the incidents. According to the motion, this is nuts. The events described do not fit the statutory definition of hazing in Ohio, which specifically defines the act as initiation into maintaining membership into an organization. Dude, they're saying because you're like, it's not hate. Like, hey, you want to be a member of the MLO bros? You say yes. Okay, cool. Get over here and smack my ass. Right? Hazing, or you're a freaking, yeah. That's their definition. But because it's not a membership, it's not breaking the hazing laws. What?
That's jacked.
Dude, right? Oh, furthermore, the school asserts that the parents signed Furthermore, the school asserts that the parents signed a release form before the trips, waiving their right to sue for negligence. Do you ever read the waivers you sign for your kids?
I pointed that out at the beginning of the show. There's no disclaimer or waiver that has ever been read by someone who matters.
Right,
ever.
Right? So I guess instead of like when I sign a waiver, I'm thinking, okay, I'm waiving them if the bus gets in a wreck or something like that. Or, you know what I mean? Something like that happens. I guess when you sign a waiver, don't got to worry about SA anymore because they're clear. That's what these lawyers are saying. Send your kid on a trip, sign this waiver. School's not responsible on our time if somebody sexually harasses your kid.
That whole industry is jacked up. Like even the stuff that happened in East Palestine.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, it's messed up.
So let me just frame this.
Yeah.
So if Norfolk Southern wrote a check for $600 million.
Right.
As a reasonable person in society, you would think the people who were hurt by
would get that.
Norfolk would get it. So it ends up being about $130,000 per resident of all of East Palestine. Yeah. Do you think anybody got $100 and some thousand?
Nobody got it. What? Like
who got the biggest payouts?
The city.
The class act, the lawyers. They get almost 33%.
Do they really?
Of the settlement? So $200 million
to write this bullshit up.
Exactly.
Wow.
So they make a big chunk of this by basically taking a class. They put a bunch of people in. You ever get a class for like, I
got like a Chase card one. I was going to get $40. It's not even worth my time to fill it out.
Right. And the lawyer's like, we made $100 million and you made $4.63. That's just how the litigation and that punitive awards and class action suits work. The person who suffers the downside gets almost nothing, and everybody else makes a mint.
I was a member of, back in 2009, 2010, Huntington Bank. Well, actually, it went through all the banks. got sued for not paying loan officers right, where loan officers are considered non-exempt employees. We have to pay them by hourly. I think it's exempt or non-exempt, and they weren't doing that. It was 100% commission, so there was no draw, there was no sal. I hopped into a class action lawsuit thinking I was going to make $100, $50, $100.
Boom,
dude, we got paid because they settled and they had us figure out how much time we were working for like 3 years, and then they paid us an hourly wage based on that. And I got paid because I said every time, I'm like, so we get pulled into HR and like the lawyers are there. Like, all right, Mr. Schuster, how much did you work? Like for like a week? Like, what's your average work? I'm like, what's your definition of work? And these lawyers were immediately annoyed with me, of course. And they're like, well, when are you working? I said, if I'm on my phone, am I working? If I'm texting, am I working? Just tell us how. No, I need to know so I can do this right. They're like, yeah. Yes, when you're okay, cool. 80 hours a week. Mr. Schuster. I said, no, I'm on my phone all the time, working, texting, doing that. Huge paycheck. It was the best one. I'm hoping for another one of those. The only problem is now I'm self-employed, so it's going to be me getting sued. Isaac Wakil and I are going to get sued by everybody. But
class action against the MLO bros right now.
Against Rebel Lending.
Did you show up for work today and you were sad because of what you heard on the MLO bros show? You might be entitled. Misney pays.
Seriously, you're going to get sued by Misney. All right, let's see here. Let's see what else. Anyways, this whole thing, we get threatened to get sued by random accounts on Facebook all the time about this Ursula stuff.
Have you ever been sued for anything that you've said?
For saying something?
Yeah.
No.
0 times.
No, I've never. No. Have you?
A bunch. Early on, like probably not in the last decade, but before that, people were pretty sue happy.
About what business?
All of them. Like it's when you do things publicly and you say things publicly, you make people mad. And sometimes it's cease and desist. Like you make a statement.
That's not like suing. That's just shut your mouth or we're gonna sue.
Right. But it could escalate to that point.
Right.
So it has to be managed in a way where you don't put yourself in bigger peril. Like that's the beginning of a lawsuit. And
how do you react when you get a cease and desist? I'm personally surprised we've never got one yet.
Before I met you guys, I was a conformer. I didn't want to I don't want to be on the radar. I didn't want to be a target. So I usually complied most of the time. Now, if they did it to me, like I know I got your guys' backing, so you would,
Oh, I'd light that fucker on fire.
Yeah.
Right on there. Right on there.
I didn't have the balls for that at the time. So I just conformed, find out what was problematic. But there was a bunch of things like, for instance, we would have,
give me an example. I'm curious.
So there's patent squatters.
Patent squatters?
You ever heard of them?
No, what's a patent squatter?
So what I do is I go get a patent. Patent costs about $800.
On
right?
what?
And you design something. I'm going to be very vague.
Okay.
You design something that's your idea. You came up with.
Okay.
It's yours. You want intellectual.
A patent, right? Yeah, I understand. Right. Okay.
And so you basically do thousands of these patents, and all you do is squat on them, wait for somebody to design or do something that infringes, and you sue them. So it's usually like $2,000, and they'll just mass sue thousands of people for getting too close to their patent. Some people will immediately settle and give them $800, and it's a good living to be had. That's a whole industry.
You do that. You get 100 of them. Right. I mean, you're making $8,000.
You're doing an Akron.
Yeah.
Right. He basically waits. He's a squatter. He waits until a school board does something that infringes and grabs them and makes a bunch of money on it. There's industries that are around litigation that basically extort and extract money from people for saying or doing things that are protected information.
Do you? So when you were sued for these, like, did you freak out when you got the letters? Like
the first one I took to fruition because I was a piss and vinegar 20-year-old whatever, and so I went to court and I had a lawyer and whatever. And I got fucking raked over, man. There's my one F-bomb.
Really?
Raked over. And I was like, I believe in justice. I believe in fairness and truth. And there's nothing truthful or justice.
Right, it doesn't exist.
What?
Yeah.
And so, I was appalled by the whole judicial system in that moment. And so from that point on, then I went like completely defensive, shielding, like I'll just do whatever they say and I'll find a different idea and whatever. So it totally reined me in and I was totally safe at that point. but now I feel if I got hit with something that I would push back on it a little bit more. But I don't want to go to court because the courts are not fair or just.
Right.
And I don't want to not do anything, but I want to kind of hang out in the middle.
Well, first off, we have, with all this stuff with the Ursuline stuff, and people like, we've talked to lawyers. We have a lawyer ready to go, right? Because, anybody,
a really good lawyer,
a really good lawyer. He's like, dude, I'll do it cheap. He said, and it's not Beatrice, by the way. I know everybody's thinking it's Beatrice. I'll do it cheap.
Is it a Beatrice associate?
Yes.
And he wins a lot.
Yes.
And he has really big balls.
Yes.
Really
big. Fits really good with the ball.
Yes.
So we had a phone call with them, and they're like, let him sue you. He goes, not only will you get all kinds of press, you will also make all kinds of money because we will countersue the shit out of them for the First Amendment, and you'll win. Like, they're like, do it. Freaking do it. Like, because we get, I mean, who was it? There's been a couple different things. There was a school board that was kind of saying they were going to sue us, and they backed down. I just think people are so used to bullying people into silence, and we're not going to be bullied. Like, we'll never be bullied. You can freaking come at us all you want.
I came up in the mob era, so my business attorney was very play it safe because you don't want to be on the radar, and basically I was just consulted to play it safe and stay away from those people. And now you got in a new area where the mobs doesn't have as much influence as it once did. When somebody says, Luke, you better stop talking about it or bad things are going to happen to you. Like, if they said that to you, you'd be like, oh, I'm going to say it even at volume number 10.
Oh, I'll say it 100 times more.
For me, my attorney would be like, yeah, you want to be off that guy's radar. You don't want him to be, have him pick a different target. You don't want it to be you. So we're different eras of,
I would never, I mean, dude, that's just how I am, though. I've been like that my entire life. When it came to like terminal things, like you would be killed, your life would end, your family would be put in a bad position. You wouldn't like swallow your pride and do it for the sake of things that weren't you, because they never threatened me. They always threatened everything that wasn't me. And I was like, they've tried. They've threatened my kids. They've threatened my wife's job. You know what I mean? They've tried.
For sure.
They've tried 100%. We have people on Facebook talking about this Ursuline stuff. Again, fake accounts, because I know it's the parents of Ursuline, because they're a bunch of freaking babies, right? Because they won't do it on their own accounts. Like, oh, your kids, wait till they get into high school. We're going to wreck up. It's like, dude, seriously? You're going to go after my kids? You know what I mean? And they're like, well, you're going after our kids. Show me where we've gone after your kids. I've said that since day one. The Ursuline, I have not said a name of a kid. I have not talked about the kids. We have not, you know what I mean? Like, they take it so personal and so defensive. It's like, dude, we don't talk. I've had people say, this is the name of the kid. This is the kid's dad. Go out. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. I refuse to. The school and the diocese and the coaches, fair freaking game. All day long. And I know we had a wife. Remember the one time were you here with it was the coach's wife called. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, screw you guys.
I think today is way easier, and I should be less fearful of those kind of threats than I did when I started in the 90s. But it's still, I take what people were capable of and what they were willing to do, and how far they were protected by judges and police forces.
Yeah,
and
I think it's better now, though.
Yeah,
don't you?
I agree.
I really think it is. Who are the lawyers of the diocese? I have no idea. No clue.
Should we not know that?
I didn't look at the actual court case. It'd be on the actual court case. I mean, well, remember the one guys when we were talking about the clerk of courts and the lawyer, not of the clerk of court, but one of his employees, I forget the one judge, Hannah's lawyer sent us an email, kind of a veiled threat email, like to not talk about stuff. And Isaac and I read. Were you here when he did?
No.
Maybe you weren't here. We got a lawyer. A lawyer emailed us basically saying don't talk about stuff. And Isaac and I just read it on air. Read his letter on air. I mean, I don't care.
I don't know. If
we are looking up the lawyers.
Thing.
It should be in the court case, like the docket.
Manchester, Bennett, Powers, and Allman.
That's 2014.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on. We're looking. 2014. While you're waiting, hey, while Joe's looking, could you guys please like and share this at the top? There's a little like. If you're going to like it, smiley face it, unsmiley face it, whatever. Attorney Jerry Bryan. I don't know, but we don't know if that's him or not, though. There's got to be something.
Interesting how we don't know the law firms that are representing the diocese.
It's got to be in here. Hold on. Let's do court docket. Ursuline. Hold on, I'm going to look. Ursuline court docket. Hate the show. Hey, thanks, Dennis. 9-2. All right, here we go. No, that's Chandra. I don't know. Somebody look it up for me. I can't do this while we're talking. Somebody else look it up. So yeah, that's it. What else is going on? Phone lines are open if you guys are bored. Joe just walked away. Now I got to talk by myself. Let's see here. Oh, dude, did you guys see Youngstown pizza reviews? Was getting trolled by some guy yesterday. Youngstown Pizza, go to their reviews. So this drives me crazy, by the way. They had their big pizza crust off, whatever the heck it is that Jeremy calls it, right? And they collected a bunch of toys. Did you see young Jeremy was getting trolled yesterday?
No.
I hate people. This is why I hate people. So they did this big event. Got all kinds of money, fundraise, give away all kinds of gifts. They go out with the money they raised, donate it to the Salvation, buy all kinds of presents and donate all these presents to the Salvation Army. Somebody gets on their Facebook page and it's like, what did they say? They said something. Let me read it exactly. It's just like, God, I hate people. Taking credit for the work they didn't do again. So Youngstown Pizza Reviews taking credit for the work they didn't do. Randy Ray. You want to see a picture of Randy Ray? This is him. That's Randy. Does it look like an upstairs? And of course, his page, like I go over, filled with like it's always these political freaking head cases, right? Like all kinds of pictures of Trump and all kind, all this stuff. So this guy gets on there. Why in the world do you have a problem with somebody? We've had people come after us for it. Like we raise money and then donate it back. People like, you guys are you're doing it for self-promotion. You're doing it for this, that, and the other. It's like, what are you freaking doing? Randy, what are you doing, Randy? Eating your wing right there. What are you doing? You're not doing anything. You're sitting at home being a miserable prick while people are out trying to help other people. I can't stand it, Joe. I can't stand it.
Does he have a bald head, by the way?
He does.
That's what you'll become if you shave your head. 100% chance.
Do it now.
100%. Cynical.
I'm already cynical.
All kind of.
I'm super salty. I'm cynical. It's bad. I don't need a shaved head for that. Let's talk about. All right. So Ursuline's covered. Anybody want to talk about Ursuline? Let us know.
Dennis says he hates the show. Did you read that yet?
Yeah. Thanks, Randy. Randy. Dennis. Thanks, Dennis. Randy's the other. Let's fight Randy. Seriously, Erica, go get him. Everybody go get Randy Ray. Might be a little self-promotion, but there's community. Oh, 100%. I mean, I'd be lying if we're not, hey, look at what we did. 100% we do that. But at the same point we're doing that, we're trying to help. You know what I mean? Like we did the videos. We didn't do one this year for, what's it called? For where we go buy the presents for the kids. But, I mean, yes, 100%. But everybody.
So what is the expectation? That you do not self-promote? You're so humble.
Everybody does.
Every that is
company,
marketing.
Yeah.
Every charity. If we're like, hey, I want you to deny all charitable giving from anybody who's willing to self-promote.
Right.
And we're like, okay, we collected $0 this year.
Every bank, every business, we did this. We did this. Look, go on Facebook. Everybody does it.
I'm going to put a banner in center field. Don't buy from me because I'm not promoting myself. Do not do it. You see a billboard? Self-promotion. Do not buy from me at all. Dumbest thing ever.
We sponsor like 2 teams. Well, more than that. We use the money and we sponsor teams. So like Poland Youth Baseball, there's a big banner, a big bulldog out there. We do the football team. We do stuff in Canfield where we don't even look. Like we'll sponsor this, sponsor that. Everybody who does that is self-promoting.
100%. Literally every person is.
But we're bad. We're the bad guy. Because again, it's like they can't get us. So they attack us like that.
So, okay, let's do Cartman's amusement park.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember that episode?
No.
Cartman bought an amusement park, but he did not want anybody to show up. So he ran commercials that said, I have an amusement park. Don't come here because I won't let you freaking in. So everybody went, right? Because then now they were denied. So I think every advertiser say, hey, we have a great car. Don't buy it. It's not for you. Please don't come in.
That's a great way to do it.
100%.
You want to get me to do something? Tell me I can't do it.
Can't do it.
Oh,
right.
100%. Tell me I can't do it.
Then it's not self-promotion because you literally said, hey, we're realtors, but you don't have enough money to garner my attention.
Right.
Don't do it. Like, don't even bring your business to me.
You know, back in my 20s when I was single, this is how we picked up the hot girls. Because the hot girls were always smoking hot girls that were way out of your league. This is always you act like you don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
You act like you aren't interested in them.
Right.
You just totally ignore. Like,
they're kind of gross.
Exactly. You know what happens? So you do if you and they're like, well, I've had guys hit on me all the time. Why doesn't this guy like me?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Every time. If I can give a 20-year-old advice, that's how you lay the hot. 100%.
Let's not share this advice because it's too effective, and then everybody will be doing it, and it will suck. So let's just do it ourselves.
I mean, we're married. We don't care. I don't care anymore.
No.
I mean, you want to know how I landed Maggie? First date? You can ask her.
Yeah.
First date we're on, it was on my phone.
Totally being a trash dick.
Yep. On my phone.
I'm barely interested in you, Maggie. She will
tell you today. Yeah, she will tell you today. I was on my phone the entire time. It was a blind date. She thought I wasn't interested. We went out the next night again too.
See, it works.
Dating advice with Luke and Joe, because who better than
Don't tell anybody. This is secret sauce. Do not spread this.
Can we start doing a dating advice show?
Let's do it.
Isaac will back. If Isaac is here, he'd back me on this too. How do you think that freaking loser landed his wife? Shelby's gorgeous. Isaac is gross, huh?
Disinterest. That's all
totally 100% disinterest. Yep. It's unbelievable.
Is Salvation Army self-promoting when people are ringing the red bell and none even asking for donations?
That's true.
Self-promotion.
That is self-promotion.
Freaking self-promotion, Salvation Army.
Oh, they're the worst.
They're terrible.
So like self-promotion stuff.
We should boycott them.
Yeah,
boycott
the hair place, the St. Patrick's, where they're like cancer for kids or whatever that is.
How about those firefighters that have the boots out on the street? So
self-promoting.
Damn.
God, they need to just stop.
They do. They need to have some humility.
Ugh, so gross. Let's see here. What else do we got? All right, I'm gonna mark that off my list.
You sending a resume with all the things you've accomplished? Total self-promotion.
Oh, I do that. Yeah.
You need to tell people like your worst characteristics. Don't embellish. Don't drum yourself up. Say, I'm a dick who plays video games, drinks too much whiskey, and I overindulge in it.
Do that. We do that, and it works.
Totally.
By the way, like we totally do that. We're like, we don't wear dress up.
Yes.
We don't like. We are good. Like in our real jobs, we are good. I mean, I'm not saying that to self-promoting, a little talk slut, but
total slut.
We are good at our jobs. You know why? Because when somebody comes to us for real estate or mortgages, I know Isaac feels the same. It's like, I want to do the best job possible because these people trust us. And especially they're like, hey, we're friends of the show. We watch the show all the time. We're like, why are you coming? Oh, you guys are all, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like it's a little friendly community,
yeah,
a little group.
Trust is more valuable than self-promotion.
Correct. Yeah. And people also are like, I know you and your brother are super honest, so you're not going to lie to us about anything. So that's fair too. So
yeah. People are caught off guard when you say something that doesn't benefit them. Yes. But is the truth?
100%. Oh, dude, people can't deal with that.
They can't.
The other thing people struggle with that I've noticed doing this for 5 years now, people always think there is an alternative motive to what we personally do, right? Like
they're looking for it.
It's always. And here's the thing. What I've learned too is 95% of the time, people who are making a post, people who are saying something, people who are backing something, people who are defending a politician, a candidate, whatever, are linked to those people and have an ulterior motive for doing it.
So you want to know the number one thing? I met with 35 businesses downtown. Okay. And I said, I believe in the city. I want all business to prosper. What's the number one question you think I was asked? What's in it for you?
Yeah.
What's in it for you?
Why are you doing
Why are you doing this?
Right.
I'm like, I love the city. I want everybody to win.
Yeah.
They're like, no,
that makes sense.
That doesn't exist. Like, do you want a kickback? Do you want a percentage?
Yeah.
What's in it for you?
Isn't that crazy?
100%.
Not just doing it because you're nice.
Right. I am not.
Or you want Youngstown to succeed.
Right.
And to be fair, what's the expression? Rising tides lifts all boats or whatever like that.
I believe in that.
Yeah. I do too. 100%. But people don't.
No.
And every time we cover something that doesn't involve us, which is almost all the time, people start digging into why we are attacking this person or why we're going after this or why we're talking about this. And it drives people crazy because they can't find a reason.
Right.
Right. Like,
so if you referred someone to me,
yeah,
and you sent a $50,000 customer,
yeah,
what do you feel like you'd be entitled to of that $50,000 that you sent to me?
For you?
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel entitled to anything.
Legit. Right.
I've seen you guys all the time. I don't feel entitled to anything. I'm trying to help you, and then you would help me.
So if someone came to you and said, "Hey, I sent you this $1.5 million listing. Where's my cut?"
Yeah, I'd never do it. There's no cuts.
No.
You do it because you trust. Like, yeah,
exactly.
I don't expect anything, and we refer stuff out all the time.
Yep.
To everybody. I mean, to everybody. I don't expect cuts. I don't expect anything. I expect you to treat the person I sent you professionally and take care of them.
Yep.
And if you don't, you'll never get a referral ever again.
Exactly. But that's the way things should work.
Yeah, people don't.
That's not how the world works.
Wow, that's so true too. That drives me crazy. But like I said, it's like why people can't deal with it. So like we cover Ursuline, we covered West Branch. West Branch is a great example. I live 25 miles from West Branch in Poland, Ohio. I'm not even close to that place, right? When we were covering the school board there and what they were doing and how the superintendent, they were attacking this coach, people couldn't grab, and especially in the small community, why are you involved? Why do you care? Why are you doing this? You know why? Because it's the right freaking thing to do, to use our platform to help a coach who's getting screwed over. They can't deal with it.
That's why people trust you.
It's crazy. What's your motive in saying that? Exactly.
What is your motive?
I have no motives.
No motives.
I just like chaos.
Entropy King. Why isn't Isaac calling in?
I don't know. I'm concerned. Any follow up on the
YROC?
What the hell is that?
I don't know. The so-called investigation reported in WFMJ didn't tell much.
What are you talking about? What's the Y? Is that the thing about Julius?
I don't know.
YOROC?
By the way, I had a great sit down with Tracy.
Oh, she's
ever
great.
met her?
Oh,
she's
amazing.
amazing.
I met her once or twice. But she's great. She cares.
She's bought in.
Cares about the community.
Absolutely.
Right. And she's been attacked by Julius has like personally attacked her before, which is kind of funny.
Sniper look. Sniper watch.
Julius. We're good. I know what you're talking about, Chancey. No, Tracy's great. I mean, look at all these names on here. These are the same people that tune in all the time. I love it. Okay, I'm going to give you two options to talk about.
All right.
Actually, I'm going to give you a couple. Amy Acton.
Okay. I'm not a fan.
Term limits.
Oh, big fan.
Advertising in Facebook groups. Really does. Aliens. The world is going to change with aliens in the next 6 months.
my topic.
I was watching it. I knew you were going to love that one. I was watching a video of somebody who seemed like a very intelligent, well-versed man saying in the next 6 months, the world's going to change.
Dude.
I'm sorry, everybody.
3 days.
Thanks for tuning in,
3
everyone.
3 days, the world's going to change. Let's do Acton first.
Okay. DeWine got on like a news press, and she's a Democrat, I think.
Yeah.
And he's a Republican, even though I don't think he's a real Republican. But anyways.
Right now.
It said COVID wasn't her fault. She didn't have anything to do with it. Don't hold COVID against her in the state of Ohio.
Okay.
Do you hold any of that against her?
I liked Amy Acton. I think she was very knowledgeable.
Okay.
I think she said things that were politically expedient and very neutral, but she bailed out when things got tough. That's the only thing that I indict her for, is that when people started threatening her, she bailed.
Wasn't people like at her door with guns and stuff though?
So what? You're so
better make better decisions.
Yeah, prepare yourself better.
So her stepping down is a sign of weakness.
Yes.
And shouldn't be a leader. Because you're gonna
be a leader.
You're gonna get threats as a governor.
Big time.
Right.
If you're not ready for that,
yeah, that's true.
You're not ready.
That's true. I mean, did you wear a mask and stuff?
No. Only when I had to. Like there were certain
places. If they
places,
made you.
But I took a mask and I gutted the inside so it had the illusion of a mask, but it was just a mesh covering to allow me to get by. Yeah.
She spoke to the public like her kindergarten teacher to her students? Yeah,
she was good. She really had public presence when she was at her pinnacle.
Okay.
But she folded.
I don't think Brian's saying that's a good thing. To me, that's a bad thing, Brian. Like she made people feel better. Okay.
She really did.
Okay. The whole COVID thing with her and DeWine in the state of Ohio. Now the federal government, that's a whole nother thing. We can talk about that for a whole podcast. But these two people wrecked Ohio with their decisions. Remember DeWine like getting on there and like they had like a Thanksgiving, like him and his wife, they're sitting like 6 feet. I'm like, come
on. With DeWine.
Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was awful.
Every day we checked in to see how the world was ending.
I got COVID really bad when I got it. I mean, I was out for like 3 or 4 days. I went to the emergency room because I was having a hard time breathing. I mean, I'm not exactly the pillar of shape either, but you know what I mean? I didn't die. Yeah, I'm not exactly the pillar of health.
You survived.
I survived, but it sucked. But the fact that they would make you wear masks, they were telling the businesses what to do. They were telling the people what to do. To this day is terrifying to me. And they were having people arrested for not obeying those rules is crazy. And shutting down businesses. If you don't follow this, you're not allowed to be open.
But see, I don't really hold her accountable for that because that's what was coming down from the federal level.
Right.
And she was just like retelling that story.
I don't know. The whole thing.
But really the folding under pressure is the thing that got me.
You got you for her.
She's not going to be governor.
Yeah, I didn't like the way they did anything. The daily COVID numbers were the worst. Hey, fuck you all. You're going to die. Yeah, that was another one too. It was like, were you ever scared during COVID?
No.
Not once?
No.
Even in the beginning?
No. We had, I remember a week of you can't do anything when it was really at its pinnacle. And I just did nothing but research. I had Dr. Malone and I had both sides, like really weighing the consequences of this.
Right.
And I came to the conclusion that really unhealthy people were going to die. Like it was just
it was a bad,
100%.
Yeah.
And, you can take like the stupid things I discredited and the things that, were realistic and reasonable.
Yeah.
I added to. But there were some really dumb things that happened during that era.
Oh, 100%. You guys at home, join the conversation. Were you ever afraid to go out? I remember going to get gas, like at the very beginning. It was like at the peak where like everyone's like, you're going to die, you're going to die, you're going to die if you go out. I went to the gas station and I felt like I was in like a war zone.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like I was in a war zone and I was scared. I was washing my hands. I had a mask on. Kids were in the house. Like, and then when you start following it and it kept going, I'm like, this is kind of ridiculous. And then you're like, okay, wait. I go out in public. I did have my mask. I'm not dying. I'm not getting sick.
Well, I'm a germaphobe. So if anybody wanted to really defend against some kind of communicable disease, some kind of flu, some kind of cold, I didn't want to get sick ever because it lost me money every time I got sick. So I would be able to tell you the things that protect you versus the things that are just overreaction.
Right.
So I have sanitizing wipes here.
You have
every time you are here, I take that microphone and I wash it down every time. These little foam things
that you wash them.
I replace them on a regular basis, and you never know that because I don't hammer you with the fact that I don't like.
It's probably good you do replace it.
Yeah, right.
Because I'd be making out with Fast Freddy right now.
You would,
right? I don't like Fast Freddy would be.
But doorknobs, I hate doorknobs.
When you go to the bathroom, do you use your?
I take a paper towel.
Do you really? You're one of those freaks.
And I open the door and then I throw the.
Do you really?
That's a good measure.
Yeah. We got comments here. Let's see. I was afraid. I think Lynn said I wasn't afraid, but I was cautious. It's not about the mask. It's about control. That's kind of how I felt.
Yeah, they went too far.
100%. I wasn't afraid, I meant, but yeah, cautious because I'm a cancer survivor and a diabetic. That right there would be scary.
For sure.
So you have a lower immune system and that thing's going around?
Yeah, your 80-year-old grandmother,
yeah,
they needed the extra precaution. 20-year-old football player, no precaution.
I got into it with my sister and my mother during COVID, during Christmas, because my niece was coughing. Now, granted, my mother is a nurse practitioner and my sister is a physician's assistant. And they brought the daughter, my niece, who was coughing, who had a temperature, but they're like, oh, she's testing negative. She's testing negative.
Oh, wait a minute.
Right? That's what I said. And I'm like, I'm not going over there because we're going to get sick. I don't want to get sick. You're going to kill our parents who are in their 70s. Oh, she's fine. We tested her. We tested her. Guess what freaking happened? 2 weeks later, a week later, she had COVID. Everybody in our family got COVID.
Perfect.
Including me.
It
was fine. It was nobody died, but it was still like,
yeah.
Use your brain a little bit and you're okay.
You're walking down aisle 6 of the grocery store. You're coming past somebody who sneezes in that aisle.
Ugh.
What do you do?
Sneezes?
They sneeze.
Do they cover their mouth or no?
No.
Oh, I'm going the other way. If they cover their mouth, I'm still going.
I hold my breath for 30 seconds. I think that's enough.
Really?
I do. I practice holding my breath until I get out of that aisle, knowing that everything passed by me and I didn't inhale any of it.
Don't you want a good immune system, though?
I got a little sniff.
Did you? Just
one sniff.
The lies about the vaccine. The lies about the vaccine. If you get the vaccine, you can't get sick. If you do get sick, it won't be as bad. You can't spread it. There are no long-lasting side effects of it. All lies. I got the vaccine. Did you ever hear the story? No. I got the vaccine. So I didn't get the vaccine for like 5 or 6 months. And I was so tired of my mom and my sister and my wife, go get the vaccine. Go get the vaccine. Go get the vaccine. No. You're not healthy. You're going to die. You're over. I was like, no. Eventually I freaking get it. Okay. This is right before Christmas. I get it. The next day, news breaks. Breaking news. People are dying from the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
Which one did you get?
Wait, I go to the thing. It was like literally the next day. Johnson & Johnson. Oh my God. I was like, this is your fault. And then 2 weeks later, I get COVID anyways. 2 weeks. And what, like he just said, what do they say? Oh, if you didn't get it, you would have died. Can you prove that?
Isn't it like pure bloods are what? No, non-pure bloods are muggles. Are you a muggle, a vaccinated person?
I am now. I mean, I got it. I got one. I didn't get the booster or anything like that. 100%. Because muggle. I didn't. You know why I got it? Because I didn't want to hear the shit from the women in my life. That's why I got it.
Okay.
Isaac never got it, and I don't know if he got COVID or not. I forget. I don't think he ever did, or he did, and it was. Interesting. Yeah. Did you get COVID?
No.
Never
I got COVID a couple times. Yeah.
A couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And was it better every time you got it?
Yeah. The first time was awful.
Right. Yeah.
I was in North Carolina. I feel like I was patient zero. I just got off a cruise.
When was it? When did you get? Like what month? Do you remember? Like January? Were you like September of like the first year? Like patient zero?
Just got back from a cruise. I went to North Carolina. I was sitting on the beach. Respiratory, like I had this deep cough.
Yeah.
I sat in the sun for like a day. It lasted about 24 hours and I was fine. But it was awful why I
coughing, sleepy,
hard to breathe,
temperature.
Yep.
That's exactly, dude. Yep. I was 2 days. I was 2 days on the couch. Like, you know, when you're sick and you just keep falling asleep and you don't know what time it is. You're hot and cold. Like, that's for 2 days.
Yeah.
I was like that, coughing. Right. I also took a test. This was funny. I took a test when I first got it because I was coughing a lot before I got the temperature and stuff. Took the test and it's like negative. So I went to Cameron's basketball game, right, as a coach, screaming and yelling, coughing, and everyone's like, do you have COVID? I was like, no, I'm fine. I took the test. I tested negative. And then I ended up getting like 3 days later, because I guess it took a while to register with the test. Everybody in that freaking gym got COVID. My assistant coach, I sent him a cake. There was a smiley face that said, sorry, I gave you COVID. What? Because him and I were both on he was on his couch. We were like texting each other. Sorry, I gave you COVID. He was bad too. But again, he's a real big guy. Okay, let's see here. I am not a doctor and trust those that have more knowledge than me. I was scared because of the unknown of the disease at the time. So she was on board with it then. She trusts the doctors. People at risk were the only ones who needed the shot, not healthy 8-year-olds who play multiple sports 100%. And eat dirt. That's good. Joe says, I wasn't afraid, but I was cautious. I still delivered food to the people in needs of Mercer County. I did catch it once and I was fine. Kellen said, I hold my breath too. I hold my breath too. Look at everybody. Still, Brian's
it's something that works.
I'm going to start doing it now. Yeah, I am going to seriously.
They sneeze. You hold it for 30 seconds. You're out of the aerosol of all of those germs.
The phlegm.
Yeah.
Yep. The instant COVID tests were a joke. Totally inaccurate. Yeah, that's what did it for me there. I took that test, Brian, and I was screwed. Look what it did to him. Luke used to be normal. I've never been normal, bro.
Johnson fucked you up.
Dude, it was
two F-bombs were R now.
Exactly. You can literally, like before I took the Johnson test, I was like, hello, Joe.
Hello, how are you?
I'm
sir?
Good, sir. This is a great.
Thank
you, Heather. Yeah, and then I took it, and the next thing I was like,
henceforth, therefore.
Luke has never been normal. Luke used to be normal. No, my family of 3 have never gotten COVID, no precautions. We went about life completely normal, had parties with friends and play dates with kids, visited family, only wore a mask when absolutely required, still COVID. And I think, too, with that COVID, I think it was harder to get than people thought. Mm-hmm. I think you had to be exposed to it for a lot more. Again, I'm not a doctor. This is just.
No, like Alicia.
Yeah.
She probably had it, but it was like 2 sniffles.
Didn't even notice it.
Her immune system did what it's supposed to do.
Right.
And got rid of it.
Yeah. And I think. Right. I think some people handle it different than others. You 100%. Might not even know you had it.
Right.
Right. Me neither. COVID shot or normal. Wow. Props to you for biting the bullet. I was scared to go out. Many compromised people in my family, and I didn't want to give it. See, that was it too. I wasn't worried about me dying. I was worried about killing my parents, right? Mm-hmm. And my grandma who was alive at the time.
So when we got AM.
The camera just randomly moved. BJ's back there.
BJ back there, yeah.
BJ, did you just stroke out back there? He like had a stroke just landed.
Dude, you move.
Do I move around. A lot?
You
I
do.
Move a lot.
You move around.
What did he say? Did I move? He got COVID. He's like,
fucking COVID.
Sorry.
We're already rated R. I can say the F-bomb.
Yeah, we're totally. That's why we need a waiver.
We do. Waiver.
My wife got her vaccine, got COVID, and it was worse than my experience with it. And that was the other thing too. I got COVID, and then 2 weeks later, I got the shot. 2 weeks later, I got COVID. I'm thinking to myself, so I get it. Did it make it worse because I had more of the stuff in my system from the shot?
You just have immune system weakness.
Yeah, it was bad. Look,
when a Amazon package would show up,
right.
I would take an ultraviolet light and I would bathe it in ultraviolet light to kill all the viruses in it. I did that.
I thought you said you weren't afraid of it.
I wasn't, but I wasn't taking chances. That was easy.
You
like
said you weren't.
30 seconds.
You said
I was
you weren't
not
afraid of it, and you were. You were.
No, I'm like I see the world in the micro like things.
See, you're like that even before COVID, though.
I was.
You are still.
I don't like being sick, and I don't get sick. And
yeah. Do you ever get? You get cold sometimes.
Never. Very like my kid and wife probably had 3 really bad colds, maybe COVID, maybe some of the rhinovirus, and I didn't get it because of my protocols that I follow. It works for me. I don't tell you to do it. Like, don't hold your breath. Don't UV your Amazon packages. I do it for me because it works.
Yeah, it works, I guess. Oh, Wayne. I remember this, Wayne. Wayne got it really bad. I almost died, spent 72 hours on a ventilator, had multiple surgeries, spent more than 80 days in the hospital. I wasn't really scared of COVID itself. I was scared I might die without my family by my side. I spent Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's in the B hospital without my kids. Yes, I remember him doing that, dude. That is crazy. Could you imagine being in the hospital alone, not able to see your family, your kids? That's crazy. That would be nuts. You scroll down. We got more. Look at all these comments. Jeez, let's talk about COVID. My husband had clots in his lungs from it. That scared. Yeah, see, I'd be worried. Like I heard there was a guy in Poland who was a painter. He got COVID and died, but he had like complications from other stuff. So the COVID got him.
Yeah, and my objection isn't for the people who already know they're on that sort of like pivotal moment of health.
Yeah.
Those were at risk. So definitely apply vaccines and any other treatments that you can do for them.
Yeah. But if you're unhealthy, you can get
healthy, you can get it.
But if you're unhealthy and you get something could kill you right now if you're unhealthy.
100%.
Right? I mean, now again, this was extreme, not comparing to like a cold or something like that, but you can get something that'll wipe you out if you already have a bad immune system. Should we arrest Fossey for gain of function?
Fauci.
Should we arrest him? Do you think he was guilty of stuff?
He's dirty.
He's dirty? You think he's dirty?
I believe he's dirty.
Yeah.
I think with the AIDS epidemic and the COVID epidemic, same thing. He prospered with both of those.
100%. 100%. I agree with that. I was willing to get the vaccine at first, got the standard first 2 shots, but never got another. No boosters, no nothing until I see what happens to the other people. In chess, the pawns go first, Kellen. My daughter was never tested positive for COVID, even when the rest of the family had it, and she had the same symptoms. Can't preemptively pardon. He is so valid for that. Okay. I left the Amazon packages unopened for 24 hours.
Yes. Yeah.
I guess if you think about it, so that Amazon drivers like going house to house to house, you don't know who they come in contact with. Those boxes are probably getting tossed by people.
They got great exposure.
Yeah. I never even thought of that. Boy, we got a lot of Amazon packages. You know what I hated the most about?
You got COVID from Amazon. I see.
I got COVID from my niece is when I got COVID from. To the day, I know that. You know what I hated about COVID the most?
Right.
At homeschooling.
That was the worst.
Did you stay home with Ryan?
Ryan stayed home. Yeah.
Did you stay home with him and help, or did
no?
You work?
I worked. I worked the whole time through.
Well, she's a teacher, right?
Yeah.
So she was home.
Yeah.
I was fine with it until the freaking bastards at the schools made the teachers still go in to do their virtual learning while the kids stayed home.
That's great. What do you mean you oppose that? You don't have exposure to kids. You have your whole classroom. That's your studio. What's wrong with that?
I had to stay home with the kids while Maggie went into work. That sucks.
That's selfish and self-promoting.
It was 100% selfish. It was freaking terrible. And it is totally selfish.
You're a bad person.
I am a bad person because you know why? Those little bastards I'm home with. So what we ended up doing was, so Ben was a baby. So we had a baby because you got to realize Ben's only 7. So he was like 2 or 3 at the time. I had Lucas, who was like 10, and Cameron, who was like in kindergarten. Okay. We had to divide and conquer. So Cameron would go to my in-laws because you couldn't do it all at once. There's no way. I had the baby and Lucas. Okay. COVID starts. I'm like, okay, Lucas, we're going to do this. We're going to I had it all regimented. I had it all, you know what I mean? At the start of this, he's sitting there and I'm just like, this is bullshit. Like I have pictures of him, like, you know what I mean? And like, then we have to do homework and do all this. By the end of it, I'm like, we're doing your homework. We're going outside and playing. Because I was like, it wasn't fair for him. He was like, at first he was good with it. But then at the end, he's like, this isn't fun. I miss my friends. I miss going to school. I'm like, this freaking sucks for these kids. You know, and I said, okay, we're gonna go outside.
For multiple years, people stayed home and did remote work in big corporations. And if you just use your kids as the analog, for how much work do you think got done by remote workers who were mailing it in?
We don't have an office.
Dude, like you're an anomaly. Most people, when they can work from home, right? Mm-hmm. Nobody's looking over their shoulder what they're doing. Do you think you really got 8 hours out of somebody?
You know what the difference is, though? Hold on. I'm going to answer your question.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're going to deflect.
No, I'm not going to deflect. I'm 100% commission. I've always been 100% commission.
You don't work, you don't make money.
So that is different.
So an 8-hour person paid by the hour or a salary.
Oh, I wouldn't do
goes
shit.
Into work.
I wouldn't do shit.
And you can get up anytime and watch some Netflix or play Xbox or whatever. Do you really think that people weren't raking over their employers?
Oh, 100% they were.
Okay.
100%. If you're an hourly or a salary employee, I mean, not everybody, but most of the people, if you're working from home, are going to be a little bit
off.
It's going to be a little bit lighter than it would be if
in
you're
the beginning. It was probably you were in your regimen.
Yeah.
You probably stuck to your normal schedule.
Yeah.
But we have wives that are teachers. Right?
Yeah.
Every year, my wife says, "You know what? I'm going to stick to my wake up at 6:30 schedule." Right? How many months in the summer break before they're sleeping until 9:30?
Oh, she soon as school's
immediately.
over. As soon as school's over.
Great intentions, right? You would tell people.
Maggie's like, I'm going to get up and exercise all summer. She sleeps until no.
Because that's human nature.
Does anybody work from home now? Like, I would rather personally, like, let's say Rebel Lending Mortgage didn't work out. Let's say real estate stuff didn't work out. I would rather go to the soup kitchen before going back to work in an office. I couldn't do it.
Right.
Like, it's been 20 years of me work. Well, not 20, 15 years of me. Like, I was cutting edge because I had a BlackBerry at the banks. When I had 5 banks, I wouldn't go in. I'd work from home, and everyone's like, "How are you doing this? Why are you doing?" You know what I mean? Because I like money and I like being, you know what I mean? I like that. But I think if you're hourly, could BJ do his job from home?
Oh yeah. Mostly. Yeah.
Would you let him?
No. No.
Why?
Well, he's the type that he could probably pull it off because he is self-motivated, self-regulated.
You need self-motivated people.
You do. So there are very few people who could stay true enough where if I took and said, all right, this week I'm auditing you and I'm going to go back through, film coverage of you for the last week and see how much value I really got out of you. BJ would probably be about 100% because he's responsible and professional. Most people are not. And if like I got 25% efficiency where you blew off the day for the most part, mailed it in, did the bare minimum. That's most people right there. That's human nature.
I need to take a nap when I get home talking about I'm tired. So I just popped into I'm sleeping.
Yeah. In the beginning, you'd be fine.
Yeah.
But as soon as you knew that people weren't paying attention and you can get away with certain things, you would absolutely get away with them.
The other thing is too, which people don't think about. So my wife, again, I've worked from home. It's probably 7. Well, now I'm thinking about probably 6-7 years now since we started out. I got out of the retail banks. My wife loves to give me a list of things to do while I'm supposed to be at work, or a kid gets sick,
honeydew,
or a kid gets sick, or this needs picked up, or kid needs to go to the doctor. Now, granted, most of the time I can do it, and I don't mind doing it. But boy, she likes, you know what I mean? It's like
she's my favorite person, task oriented.
Dude,
my favorite Schuster, Fred.
Her and my dad are almost exactly. Yeah, that's
Fred
the same
and Maggie,
thing.
my two.
They are so regimented. They need to have times for stuff. Like today, she's like, "Hey, our basement is a complete mess. Like we have this side room that has all kinds of stuff stacked up for me being a slob, and I just throw stuff in there."
That makes me so uncomfortable.
Oh, dude, I'll send you a picture. I'll send you a picture.
No,
you'll die. She's like, "Hey, you gonna clean that?" I said, "Yeah, I got it. It's on my list." What time? What day? I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I needed to. Like, she wouldn't leave until I told her when it was happening.
Yes. Maggie, you're awesome.
And if
keep it up.
Yeah, like that's what she is. 100%.
You need that though. You need
100%.
a regulator.
That's why we're good. 100%. And she needs somebody like me that freaking calms her down, or she'd be in a freaking psych ward. 100%. Lucas, my oldest, is exactly like her. And I do it to mess with him. Dad, I gotta go. I got money to drop off. We got him a bank account, like a 14, so he thinks he's big time now. Every time he gets paid for snow, he puts in it. I gotta go to the bank and put this money in the bank. I'm like, all right. Can we go tonight? I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. Staring at me. I'm like, what? He's like, can we go tonight? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, probably. Probably, or are we going to go? Like,
Lucas is awesome.
Dude, he's just like her. I'm
Love
like,
it.
Fine, we'll go when you get home, you little bastard. He's like, all right, cool.
Yes.
And now if I don't, he'll freak out. He will die if I don't bring him. Because
Yep.
that's in his head. That's what he's doing.
Yep.
People like that
We
drive
need
me
more of
crazy.
those people.
Do you really?
You need us. Listen. Okay, so you ever have someone growing up, one of your friends who was total entropy chaos?
Yeah.
No matter what,
That
they
was
were
me.
just all over the
That was me.
board.
Go ahead, continue.
Okay. They always pair up with a spouse that's exactly opposite of them. And you watch them change from the wrecking ball that they are to being managed by someone who does it well. And they save them. You watch somebody who you knew would be in jail.
I would have been. I would say this: if I would have met Maggie, I would have been in a bathtub full of ice, missing a kidney.
Yes,
in like Vegas.
That would be the
like
beginning of your trail of peril.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, 100%. We got more comments. Let's see what we got here.
Am I mistaken, or did the vaccine not have any dormant COVID cells in it, unlike the flu shots? Wasn't the mRNA vaccine an experimental solution? Hence why people getting the jab had to sign a hold
I have
harmless.
no idea. That's way too smart.
So,
for me. Well,
yes,
the flu
it's
thing.
a hack.
The flu thing is you're getting injected with
different
the flu.
kinds of vaccines. So
Right, you're getting injected with the flu when you get the flu shot.
You're getting either disabled or dead cells.
Right.
And so your immune system responds to them and indexes them on a very mitigated, like very pushed down, suppressed version.
Yes, I understand that. Okay.
mRNA actually hijacks your immune system to be able to produce a response to it that it didn't get exposure to the actual thing invader. Right. And so that's where they're entirely different.
Huh.
And so like when I was doing research on it, I was like, okay, they're gonna put the shot, it's gonna hijack the mitochondria to be able to produce some kind of response to it, and it doesn't last long, only 30 days or whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, wait a minute, you're hijacking a low function of the human body. As long as it doesn't have lasting effects, I'm good. But I don't believe it doesn't have lasting effects. What if it stays in the body and it produces spike protein for 5 years?
Yeah.
Is that bad for the body to be in a constant state of producing with inflammation and the disease that comes with that? Bad idea.
Yeah.
So that's the part I didn't believe when they said, I was like, bullshit.
Yeah.
Prove to me that it only lasts 30 days and then we'll start the conversation. And it ended up, they were wrong and it had longer lasting effects.
I remember that.
Absolutely. So
go ahead.
Let's talk about the medical professionals. I have a cousin who left nursing as she started working just at the time. It really did a toll on her mentality watching people die from this.
People definitely died.
For sure.
Yeah, people definitely died. Okay, here we go. Wayne says, back to Wayne. The fact that they kept families away while people were dying was completely wrong at the time, that you needed your family and strength most of the time and then turned it back on. That is true. Autopenned. I believe Bill Gates was involved in COVID. Look up TED Talk of Bill Gates. 4 years before it was TED Talk, it was 100% on the virus being the next big disaster, and it looked just like COVID.
It's not unreasonable. Anybody who had a financial stake in something happening, to be able to question whether or not they were like, oh, I hope this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge.
Yeah, I guess.
Same thing with the AIDS vaccine in the the 80s and 90s with Dr. Fauci. Same prescript.
Could make money on it. Whenever there's money to be made. The seclusion was killing me. Not being allowed to go anywhere or do anything. So depressing. Thank God we lived in a neighborhood and our neighbors and had neighbors to hang out with. You're going to get COVID from your neighbors. My wife works from home. 2020 kickstarted homeschoolers. So many people started homeschooling because of it. I'm one of them, still doing it.
Yeah, just to stay out of the public schools, like I'm down with that.
Really?
Indoctrination of public schools? Yeah, we got to do a whole show on that sucker.
I don't want my kids home at all. Like after school, I want them to go somewhere else. Terrible parent. I was remote for more than 20 years with Kodak. My wife would yell at me because I was working too much. I did travel 70% of the time. Oh, here's the thing. Working from home. And again, it's like I'm self-employed. I'm commissioned. Something comes in, I start working. Like, okay, I might take a nap at 2:00 today, but at 7:00, I'm putting a loan app in that came in because you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, again, but if you're hourly, I just don't see.
But when AI takes over and you have AI watching everything that you're doing, they can give you an efficiency score and know what you should be
terrible
paid. For you or for everybody else?
I'm pretty damn efficient. I'm very efficient.
Right.
But again, I've been doing it for 25
Only
years.
Who blow off the day and contend that I didn't have to, trek into work and save my time in my car.
You want to motivate people? Put them on commission.
100%. I think everybody should be on commission.
Yeah, you want to motivate somebody to work, put them on, or give them incentives to work.
Yeah,
that is a fact.
Yeah, you as an employer, if you're like, hey, I didn't feel like working today. Cool, you didn't get paid today.
Yeah, 100%.
There will be a natural mathematics that suggests that they need to work at least 1 day in the future.
You know what? We should put BJ on a commission. Every time he puts a funny, every time he puts a South Park thing up there, he gets bonus.
Every 10,000 views, he gets $20.
Ooh, there you go. BJ
hates you right now.
BJ
hates you.
There's $1, BJ. Every time he puts one up, he gets $1. There's another $1.
There's $2.
Joe's paying you, not me, BJ.
Dude, you can't do that.
There's another one. Oh, $3. He's up. Good job. Oh, token. $4. See,
no, I give
see how motivated he
token.
Huh?
I get $2 for token.
Well, that's a DEI stuff or whatever.
Yeah, extra.
See how motivated he is right now? Look at this.
See that?
Look at this. Dude,
this is off the cuff in real time.
He just made $5.
Naggers.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you could motivate people.
Yes. I think more people should be motivated.
What about your camera? What about your computer shop guys?
They're all commissioned.
They're all commissioned. Yep. How are they commissioned?
If they do productive time, they get bonused. So they have.
So wait, they're repairing computers and you're paying them commission?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Billable hours. We charge the customer. So you come in, bring your computer, and I charge you 2 hours. Every hour that they do, they take 50% of whatever they bill, and they get a bonus.
I'm gonna go really slow.
What?
I'm gonna go really slow.
Then you collect less.
No, I'm gonna collect more because I'm working more.
No, you can't charge 9 hours for a.
That's what I would do.
You wouldn't do it. It's limited.
So you limit. So I get a computer.
I know what things take. So this is cool.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you bring a laptop in.
This is.
I am working on this laptop.
No, let me explain this to you.
Okay.
This I learned from a Honda dealership.
Okay.
Apostolikas Honda.
Okay.
So they have service guys, all 100% on commission. Somebody comes in.
Wait, the service guys that fix your cars?
Yeah.
The mechanics?
Yes, mechanics.
Okay.
And so they have a book with every service that could be done on a car, a brake job.
Yeah.
The book says it pays 2 hours. If it takes you 3, I don't care. I'm paying you 2. If you do it in a half hour, it pays 2. It pays a fixed amount because Honda knows how long things should take. If any mechanic out in the shop thinks that you're not paying enough for this job, for $2,000, you can fly an engineer in that will come in and do the job that you said couldn't be done at a certain point, show you how it's done. If they're right, you owe them $2,000, they keep it. If you're right, you get the $2,000.
That's really a thing?
Wow. Every commissioned mechanic can challenge any booked valued amount of time.
Yeah.
If they're wrong, it costs them. If they're right, they make extra money. I love that.
Wow.
Model. Love it.
That's That's 100%. Brutal. So, like, in our loan industry, we get an app. If you if you get this person pre-approved, I think it should take 10 minutes. This is what we'll pay you for doing that.
Yep.
Or I think a loan should, right? Wow.
Yeah, so you have to put up $500 and say Luke is wrong.
Luke is wrong.
Luke
and then
has to
I
come in,
and then I'm an
if you can't do it in 10 minutes,
right,
I get the money.
I could do it in 3.
If you can do it in 10 minutes, it's like, oh shit, I lost $500. You're motivated.
And they're going to bring in some expert that could do it immediately.
And some mechanic did this.
Right.
And he said that this little Japanese guy showed up. And this dude can contort himself over an engine. Like and he was doing like Matrix takes a move to do this in the allotted amount of time.
Wow.
It was like, fuck, I would never do that the way that this
right.
It showed that it could be done.
Wow. That's interesting.
I love it.
Hardest part of working from home during the pandemic was exactly what Luke is talking about. The distractions drove me insane. 100%. Yeah, that's true. My wife, the manager, the stylists that work under her are hourly, and it is horrendous how people take advantage of working remote and stealing time when then they're surprised when they're called out for it. That's work remote, not commission. It's called flat rate. Very different. Yeah, that makes it. Problem with flat rate.
Those realtors should do more flat rate deals.
That's the other brother. You could argue.
You won't argue with me over that. Damn it, he's not here, so I can float my incendiary comments.
I mean, it is kind of flat rate though. If you do 1%, isn't it?
No. So if you take on,
if I say it's 3%, it's 3%. Right, so
let me float this at you. You take on $1.5 million listing.
Okay.
At 1%, is it not the same as 5% for a $200,000 listing? Mathematically, it's the same.
So you're just saying flat rate.
Yeah. Why not make it flat rate if you're taking a proportional take on it? If it costs you $10,000 worth of promotion on something, why not just say it costs $10,000?
Most of the time, the bigger ones lower their commission anyways.
For sure.
To be fair.
Isaac, he said that it's negotiable.
Yeah, 100%. It is negotiable. You know what's not negotiable? Mortgage stuff. No. Not negotiable. Legally not negotiable. I mean, you can't. Like, I can't charge you something and BJ something else because I like BJ more. He gets a better rate. Like, I couldn't do it.
Why would you even say that?
Because I knew you would get.
I've spent more
Why
time
did I
with
go
you.
the other way? Why did I go the
why
other
were
way?
you like, I like you, Joe. I don't like BJ.
Why did you go?
Well, he controls your graphics.
Why did you go the other way?
He serves you better than I do.
Why did you go the other way?
Why you got to be a dick?
BJ, did you just see what I did to Joe? I knew as soon as I said it, you were going to react like that.
He does more for you than I do, by the way.
Just fishing you in there.
That is actually patronizing him more than it would.
I got to keep BJ happy.
That's a good call.
I do have to keep BJ happy.
Good freaking call.
Let's see here. Yeah, that was totally. I thought this was America. That is my favorite. That was a video. That should be a bonus. That should be like 3.
That's 5.
For a $5 for a bonus. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, you have 8 minutes. Where are you looking?
I look at the clock.
Oh,
it's in reverse, so I have to figure out what it says. It says 10:55.
I thought you were looking. I thought a guy with the guns coming in.
No,
I thought that was it. You looked over there.
That is one of the services I provide. I protect you from snipers in this parking lot, and you never even say thanks.
If you
even give credit to BJ.
If you fail on that service, I'm not even going to notice.
You're not,
because I'm going to be gone.
But it's bad reputation that my guests get assassinated.
You have 8 minutes, Joseph, to talk about aliens and how they're going to take over in the next 6 months.
I think it's going to happen by Friday.
Friday.
Why
Friday? That's 3.
Project Blue Book.
What do you? Okay, I know Project Blue Book.
Yeah.
So why Friday?
So
everyone, before we do this, thank you for tuning in, because everyone's going to go away now. All the people watching. Thanks for watching. We'll tune in Friday when Isaac will be back. Go ahead.
You have no faith whatsoever.
Dude, I'm ready for this, Joey. Let me hear it.
New World Order.
Starting Friday.
Okay. It's
why
the 4th
Friday?
Segment.
Why Friday?
So
why not Thursday? We're not Monday.
Listen, if you just give me time to explain myself, I'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
New World Order.
Okay.
2 world wars happened.
Yeah.
Lots of countries got in little altercations with one another. They all decided that we can't be warring against borders and different cultures and whatever.
Okay.
So let's make a one world government, right? And then those people,
hey man, freaking raise the remote, man.
So they decided, okay, well, let's do this one world order, and they're like, nobody's going to accept this because the Muslims are going to think they're better than the Christians, the capitalists are going to think they're better than the socialists. So it can't come from us. We got to make it so that we create enough chaos that the people demand a new world order and a one world government.
So we have to.
You
can't take over.
No,
because they'd be fighting too much.
Yes. So there's a 4-step plan in order to initiate this.
Okay.
Number 1 is you have to erode faith. You have to get rid of all religions.
Which they're doing.
As soon as somebody doesn't believe in their religion, you need to create a substitute religion that everybody can believe in.
Got it.
So whether or not it's wokeness or whatever.
Okay.
Destroy the family and the faith in your neighborhoods, your neighbors, your government, whatever. So if I don't believe in anything, I can very easily throw my faith at a new world order.
Destabilizing
the family.
Yep, got it.
Or the faith in community.
Got it.
Okay, is that being done?
100%. I have no faith in anything.
All right, so no faith in people.
No faith in people.
Faith in religion.
No faith in religion. No faith in your neighborhood, family, community, government.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Now you have to create the faith that people are then going to buy into. And the Russians actually use holograms.
Okay.
To create things that seem supernatural that would buy the faith out of people. So now that
the Russians use holograms? Of what?
Projections of cityscapes in the clouds. That was an early iteration, did not work, but still something of that nature to create something that's above.
I've never heard of
religion.
So they put
holograms
of heaven.
In the cloud, not heavens, cityscapes, buildings
in the clouds.
In the clouds.
Another.
It's like,
I'm so sorry if you're watching from home. Keep going.
Okay. And
okay. So the people are out there like, oh my gosh.
So 4th segment is the catastrophe that erodes all else. So whether or not it's a pandemic or
something
alien invasion. So
to bring everyone together.
Independence Day. On Independence Day. And then now everything's been destroyed. Everything you would go to in faith and family and community, big enough peril to say we need one thing to be able to protect us from this thing that's outside our world. Aliens, for sure.
Right. Independence Day.
Yeah.
There's in Independence Day, there was a Israeli fighter and a I want to say it was like Iraqi. Do you remember that? And they were like next to each other,
right?
Taking on the
in
aliens.
harmony, total harmony. So, did you see the commissions when a bunch of those whistleblowers from military?
Dude, that's what triggered this. They were all up there.
We're shooting UAPs down.
Yep.
We're seeing them.
Yep.
They're acting and behaving. So I think on December 19th, this Friday, if I'm right, you're gonna say, "Holy shit,
hey,
Joe's famous."
We have a show.
It's in the timeline.
Tune in on Friday as
the 19th.
so what's going to happen? How's it going to go down?
There's going to be an incursion of some sort.
Aliens.
Oh,
dude, can we do this? We could be live Friday morning.
You could. I don't know when it's going to happen. It's probably going to happen at night. So it'll be after.
You don't think it'll be in the morning?
I don't think so. I think it'll be more spectacular if it were
ships coming. Are we talking like ships coming down,
having some kind of, and it might go either way. They might be neutral.
Are they bombing us or no?
I'm thinking it's going to be an aggressive act. I think there's going to be space lasers for sure.
Space lasers.
But it could be the other way where they just land and they're like, hey
everybody.
Right, exactly.
Wow. Friday.
Why,
Lynn just said, why the 19th? Why the 19th, Joe?
Okay. So Atlas. Have you been following Atlas, by the way?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Atlas could be a comet or it could be the mothership coming.
Where's that at now, by the way, Atlas?
It's 280 million kilometers.
Is it moving away?
No, it came in through Mars, Jupiter.
Okay.
It made a slingshot around the sun.
Right.
And it's heading. It's not heading directly towards Earth.
Go back.
Look at that. Thank you. Luke is a nice person after all. He's holding the door.
Said that, I just want to knock him over.
See, why do you have to say that? I just gave you credit for being a nice.
I wanted to push him over. As soon as you said that, I wanted to like knock the stuff out of his hands. So okay, Atlas.
Yeah.
Where's it at? It's coming back.
Yeah. So let me bring up Atlas Tracker because you need to see where.
BJ. I'm sorry I did this to us. This is all my fault. Do you see how excited he got, BJ, when I said it?
Totally. All right. So let's look at the position.
Looking at it now.
Here it is, right here.
Okay.
Right here.
All right.
And it is 260.
How often do you look at this a day?
Every morning. Last time I looked at it, was 200,
guys,
280 million.
You cannot see this. Joe has a giant map, and it's got like a tracking, literally how far it is from the sun. Look at Atlas. It's moving live right now.
So Earth distance. Last time I looked, it was 280 million kilometers.
So it's getting closer.
260 million kilometers.
Wow. So where's it going to go? What's the route?
We're watching it.
Is it going to come towards us?
Maybe.
Is it making any weird movements?
It has. It is changed. Can I give you the anomalies and you tell me what you think? I want you to poke holes in my theory.
I'm so sorry, everyone. Okay,
number one.
We're down to 30 people watching.
I did that. I think so. It is traveling 2 to 3 times faster than any other object that is close. Okay. Traveling faster.
That's fine.
The composition of the comet is reversed from normal.
Yeah.
Usually it's an iron nickel hybrid, 90% nickel.
Right. It is right.
Reversed.
Okay.
It's more nickel.
Still not proving aliens.
Okay.
All of that does not prove aliens.
Change trajectory from where gravity would take it, and just
that one's always suspicious.
Rock.
That one's suspicious for me when it moves like that, right?
Now the tail from the comet usually points away from the sun,
going towards the sun.
Erodes.
Right.
This was pointing towards the sun.
Okay.
And not saying that there's some kind of propulsion,
right.
but maybe suggesting
it. Yep.
And then the change in dynamics of where it traveled versus where it would travel naturally.
Okay. All of that great.
No thoughts?
I think you can explain all of that. It's got a different composition because it came from somewhere else. It's moving weird because it's got a different composition.
That's it? That's all you got?
I mean, it's
weird.
Huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
And gravity's affecting it differently.
So is it a comet that'll just exit with no dramatic effect?
That's what I want to know.
Is it an alien that will then deviate and start heading towards us?
This son of a bitch is going like this, and all of a sudden it goes like this towards Earth.
Okay. I'm all in. I will tell you this.
Yeah.
200, having traveled only 10,000 kilometers in the last 24 hours.
Yeah.
To hit my goal of the 19th, it is very unlikely.
It's gonna speed up. It's gonna have to go fast.
It's gonna have to put on afterburners.
Right. Joe, what are you doing in preparation for the 19th? That's a great question.
I'm ready. I have a. Do you have a shit hits fan plan?
Yeah. Grab all my guns.
Okay.
Grab my kids. Grab my batteries. All my solar panels. All that stuff I have ready. Go to the lake house and bunker down.
All right.
My parents' lake house.
Everybody listening to this needs to have
Yeah.
a shit hits the fan plan.
I have.
You have food.
We have it at the lake. Enough for
How long?
canned goods.
I got 90 days.
90 days. That's probably. I don't have it like stockpile, but we have 90 days.
All right. So here's my bullet points of what you need to do.
We have water. We do have water.
You have water.
We have jugs of water. Now again, just go into our water thing. But I have thought when shit hits the fan, I'm gonna grab my tubs, my 5-gallon jugs, and just throw them in my truck.
Now, one of the people in our group of shit hits the fan preparers, they deviated.
There's a group.
There's a group. Yeah.
You're a member of this
member
group?
Of this group. 5 families. There was 6, and one of them bailed.
Nope. Yeah.
Because
didn't Isaac and I talk about this? The first thing we do is get our guns and go to your house and steal all your shit.
Don't. I have more guns than you, for sure.
That was legitimately
so one of the
Hey, Joe!
No.
Look at Isaac!
I have an elevated position, and I have more firepower. I have bags and bags of ammunition. You're not getting near.
All right.
I'm prepared.
Okay.
So one of the families decided that they were going to buy 2 pallets of rice. And pallets of rice in their basement.
Yeah.
Because they're going to outlive us in the food section. What?
My cousin is next to me. He said he's going to. Hey, Erica, you better beat us to the. We're going to. Dude, because of this show, when the shit goes down Friday, there's going to be like 8 cars outside.
No more snipers.
It's going to be
just
8 cars.
people trying to take my shit.
Bring out your rice.
So one of those families was pivotal in our plan.
All right.
Because number one, he had an equal supply to us, but he also knew how to fly a plane.
Ooh,
and he also knew the airports where there was unsecured planes, so that if we needed to jump in a plane and go somewhere else in the middle of Montana where there were nobody else, he was our guy. We were going to load up and go with him.
Right.
But he bailed on our family. He went off on his own. So now we have no plane. So we found a piece of property that we were going to go that was further away from humanity as absolutely possible, still being in Northeast Ohio. And we're going to bring 5 families worth of resources, and we're going to live as a little village out there. That's my. But
my concern would be other humans.
Yes, 100%.
Other humans is number one, which is why guns.
The ill-prepared means that they're going to be like, after the grocery stores are done with everybody looting them, they're gonna have any options except for take your shit.
My father-in-law and I have stockpiled an armory. And it's not just because we like hunting and stuff, but we have an armory. I mean, he has all kinds of crazy, like AR-4. I mean, he has everything.
All legal stuff or some illegal?
Mostly legal. Mostly legal.
Can you cite anything like an example of something that would be less than legal?
I can't. I got to think of.
Because I want to compare our illegal stuff versus your illegal stuff.
I don't think he has anything illegal. He has a couple. He has 2 AR.
Totally illegal.
Yeah, totally. I don't think he has anything illegal.
We got some illegal.
Do you really?
We got some illegal stuff.
Yeah, he has. Dude, we have a bunch of hunting stuff. Hunting, shotguns, rifles, scope. You know what I mean? All that stuff. Handguns. Yeah, I don't think we have anything. What do you have illegal?
I don't know if I should say. Like,
well, I'm going to need to know.
Points, I don't want to be indicted, or I don't want to be.
I'm going to need to know for when we mount our attack.
Okay.
To plan against it, so I'm going to need to.
Yeah, I'm not going to mention that.
I'm going to need to know when Erica.
I'm going to say
when Erica's cousin and I attack your house.
If we're never put in a survival scenario, I'll never need these, so no law enforcement needs to worry about whether or not I'm going to use these.
Yeah, got it. But we do have a lot of stuff like that. But again, that's just from hunting.
But what's the downside? Let's just say
you have a pallet
of rice in your basement, like you have rice every Friday, and you'll go through your supply. Rice lasts forever.
Non-brother got the Black Wild Block Wild right now. Non-brother got the Maybe Joe doesn't own the illegal weapons.
Yes, you're right. I do not. All law enforcement, I do not.
Just like a bazooka.
I'm not saying
we're gonna attack Joe's house. The door's gonna kick up.
Dude, if your group comes down my cul-de-sac, you will find out what I have or what I don't know about you. I would not.
But if the shit hits a fan, I'd be immediately gonna try and become a warlord.
You do well.
I think I'd do great as a warlord. 100% Negan. 100% Negan.
Bat with spikes on it.
Great warlord. All right. It is 10:35. Thank you. That's enough of this. We've lost.
We went 5 up.
We did
we
go
talk
up.
about survival and we went 5 up.
Yeah, we went 5 up.
I take credit.
Can we have a survival guy on here sometime? That would be.
Who's your best survival person?
I don't know.
Everybody that I've met that have coached us on this stuff won't talk publicly.
Really? Because they don't want people to know their plan.
That group, they think they're crazies.
Yeah.
But they're prepared. Yeah. And they don't want anybody to know who they are because the hordes will come at them.
My goal would be, like in all reality, get to my parents' lake house because it's isolated enough, and then plan from there to go north or south, depending on what. I would say north.
Canada would be a really good option.
That's what I'd like to.
There's a lot of empty space there.
But
the weather's terrible. So you'd have to survive the winter.
Suck.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like Montana, at least it's a little bit more moderate than Canada.
Winter in Canada. So we go up there. Family owns a campground up there on an island. That's probably where I'd end up trying to go. Winters though, you're gonna die. Like if you're not ready, you're gonna, because even when we go in November, it's starting to snow.
Right.
It's freezing cold. You're in cabins that aren't insulated, like they're insulated, but not really.
Northern Canada, or are you?
I mean, Northern Canada is relative. It's 12 hours north of here, but there's still so much more Canada.
There's nothing. It's emptiness.
But I look on my tracker of the cabins, and you can see the weather. So it's 9 degrees here, and it's snowing. It's minus 15 there, and they have 3 feet of snow already, and it's only December. It won't thaw until May. Could you imagine? Could you imagine trying to live in that? That'd be freaking crazy. I don't know how you would do it.
Yeah, in our area, there are weather stations about 5 miles apart.
Yeah,
you have density of population.
Yeah.
Look for a space that has a weather station 50 miles separated. Dude, that's where you want to go.
Right. That makes sense to get far away. I mean, that would be my move if it ever went down.
Montana, Canada.
I'm going to Canada.
That's where we're going.
I'm going north to Canada.
But I lost my plane driver pilot guy.
There's parts in Canada, if you go up to North Dakota and Minnesota and stuff that touch, they don't even have fences. You can literally just cross.
You know what I think would be valuable? Dirt bikes. You have dirt bikes?
Snowmobiles. We used to.
Because think about it. The roads are going to become congested with cars, and you're not going to be able to get anywhere.
How do you get anywhere? That's the
motorcycle. It's got to be a dirt bike.
So when shit hits the fan, people are going to flood the highways. You're screwed. You're going to have to go all off-roading.
Yeah.
All
head away from where everybody else is traveling.
Yeah.
And it's really probably important to leave early. Get a sense.
So as soon
you bail.
As soon as that spaceship comes down.
Yeah. Go. If you're hey, the thing is a mile from Earth.
Go.
Get out.
Yeah, that makes
sense. Get out. We don't need to know its intentions.
Thanks for Survival Guides with Luke and Joe. We're gonna start doing this on every Saturday, or we should do this every Tuesday.
I'm with you.
All right, I gotta go work for real from home. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back Friday. Isaac should be back. If you need a home loan, need a mortgage, need a real estate deal, want to go buy a house, call me. 330-651-7081. We can do all kinds of stuff about crazy survival stuff. We can do stuff that other banks can't. I am still learning what we can do. It's crazy. So even if credit's questionable, we can kind of help. I don't know.
Can I ask you 2 questions real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Number 1 is Menchie's.
Menchie's.
Are you about to eat some Menchie's?
I am always going to eat Menchie's. I love Menchie's. I went to Menchie's on Friday.
Did you?
Dude, Menchie's is so good. It's my favorite. There it is. I go mixed vanilla chocolate.
Yeah.
Kit Kats, the hot fudge, whipped cream, and sprinkles.
Toppings is where it's at.
Time. It's so good. What about you?
No, I'm very vanilla. I like the toppings.
Of course you are. Okay.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
Second
Joe.
question.
Okay.
Youngstown Cattle Company.
Fantastic.
I'm going to buy some meats from these guys.
They're the best.
Coming up. My freezer's empty.
Are you going to do half a cow?
I am.
Oh, dude, do it. It is the best thing I've ever done. We have so much meat, so much steak, so much everything. And it's $4 a pound. So it's $4.90. Maybe it's $4.99 a pound. Whatever it is, $5. So this is called $5 a pound. But you get all this ground beef. You get porterhouse. You get all these steaks that are normally $18-19. It's the best thing. And for me having 3 boys, and this isn't even a salesman. This is the truth. In the meat,
not a sponsor, just
not even a sponsor, dude. Immediately go get it.
So every year, right after Thanksgiving, I usually have 2 or 3 people that are hunting that I'll pay for their tags and their butchering, and I fill up my freezer with venison. Right? 0 people this year.
I didn't get one
took
either.
Me up on that.
Oh, really?
So I'm empty. Last year's stuff is about gone. So I have to go. I'm going to go.
Go do it. It'll be $2,000 for half a cow
for sure.
It's the best thing ever.
It'll last an entire year of meats, the best meats.
Yeah.
My wife asked me, is it organic? Is it grass-fed? All of that stuff.
He said it's grass-fed during the summer. The only time they feed it corn is during the winter when it's cold.
Okay.
He said, other than that, it's 100% grass-fed. And the other thing that's interesting is like the ground beef. He explained it like when you get the stuff from the store, it's like all dyed and it's a bunch of parts, all different cows put together. This is your cow, all the same meat, all the same tax. Dude, it's amazing. There is such a difference. I can't. You'll love it. Love it.
They can credit you for the sale because you are those. Who
I am definitely. Did you see the time I did a bear commercial? I gotta say, I did a commercial for them, and I said when I go bear hunting, when a bear was loose in Poland, I used Youngstown, and I had their thing.
They hate you.
The kids like.
They're like they give you business, but they're shit talkers and they ruin things.
So true. All right, everybody, we'll be back on Friday. See you guys all later. Bye.
Thank you for listening to this show on Youngstown Studio. This is original Youngstown content. Feel free to share our videos and tell your friends about us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow